and they are so ambitious. Sometimes the team is team is on the ground, and it's like a pretty common statement. People say moonshot, right?
Yeah,
So they are on the ground, but they are thinking the team is on the ground, but the management is thinking on moonshot, and there's a
yeah,
huge gap that exists between the team and the management expectations.
yeah,
So in such cases, how do you see, some in cases like, the framework like OKRs, that can basically help them bridge the gap, because eventually they have to have an alignment between, the
yeah,
management's thoughts to the
yeah.
execution when people are actually doing a lot of groundwork. So how do you see this basically helping, organizations thinking in the right directions, and at the same time ensuring that the team is quite agile?
Yeah. So this is again great point, because if you do not have a process or a system, most probably you're gonna fail. Like, you could be lucky first time, but you
Mm.
cannot be lucky repeatedly.
Yeah.
And OKR is a very good system. That the difference between think big or dream big, it's
Mm.
a vision, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's just the motivation. The
Yeah.
motivation and the goals are two different things. Goal has to be financial goal because you are in business, and it has to be specific number. Now, in my opinion, goal is a one-time discussion.
Mm.
You just set up the goal, but the real thing is how to achieve the goal, and that's the
Yeah.
process. And for the
Yeah.
process, you need to have the system. Either you are, if you're a genius, you can create your own system, but
Yeah.
you can take, adopt some other system. So OKR is a very simple system, actually. There are other systems as well, but OKR is a very small system, very, very smart and easy to implement system. So when I implement as a consultant OKR, I, you know, do OKR in a different way. I said, okay, we have some cross-departmental task as well. Let's suppose if I'm
Mm. Mm.
consulting in marketing, we always have cross-departmental, interaction, meaning,
Yeah.
with merchandising, with product UX team, maybe with customer service, maybe with finance. So we need to define, that where we overlap, first
Yeah.
of all. Then we go onto the team level. So let's suppose if I'm working with the marketing, I'm gonna go with the team level and I'm gonna say, okay, here is the thing, content marketing team. Can you define your OKRs? You know,
Yeah.
and you don't need to know in the whole framework. You can just start writing the simple thing, because this is my objective, these are the key responsibilities, and these are the results. I can fine tune it. You don't need to worry about it. Just write what you think is right. And what happened is each team, two, three, four, 5 member team, they start writing their OKRs, social media OKR, email marketing OKR, content
Mm.
marketing OKR, performance marketing OKR. So now they are making this OKR. I so and then the merchandising OKR and the other UX kind of thing. What we do,
Yeah.
with other teams, sometimes with the customer service operations as well. So we combine those OKR, and then we become the departmental OKRs. And then from
Yeah.
other department OKR, we become the organization OKR. And from the organization OKR, you set up the goal. It becomes so easy. to- It's not just, to have the understanding of the OKR, but also the implementation. Because at the team level, they don't care about, what is their goal at the
Yeah.
management level. Don't need to worry about it. For content marketing, they have their OKRs. They just work on their OKRs, and they are updating it. We are talking about OKRs, and what are the progress and everything. And this is how we maintain it.